over 100,000, almost 200,000 of his own people, and we've never executed on that plan. So Bashar is still there. He's stronger than he was. And this administration has a caliphate formed under their watch because they called to take out a dictator, made him weaker, but did not, in fact, bring stability to the people. People of Syria are suffering because of Hillary Clinton's policies.
Congressman, how was Hillary Clinton there when Saddam Hussein was taken out? It happened during the George Bush presidency. She wasn't in the State Department.
Right, and we had.
Are you so determined to paint Hillary Clinton one way? You're forgetting the facts.
First of all, she voted for that war. She voted positive. She wants to rewrite history.
Supporting a Republican president.
Well, supporting those policies. And then when she became Secretary of State and we were well along to bringing peace and security and a balance between the Shia and the Sunni, she supported a president that took out the troops that led to where we are today. The fact is, you know, the one thing you can say about Donald Trump is he said that war was a mistake, and he defined it because of exactly what happened. We didn't have, under both Republican and Democratic presidents, the kind of morning after calculation that would lead to stability. We didn't have it there. We certainly didn't have it in Libya. Now, Libya actually is what I was trying to refer to, is she didn't have a plan there, and we almost immediately had a failed state, and it's a failed state today.
From a person that actually was in Iraq, because I was a former SEAL team commander, what Donald Trump said was Saddam Hussein was a bad, bad, bad man. On one point, on terrorism, he was good at it. That's what Mr. Trump says, and I agree.
Congressman, Saddam Hussein tortured innocent people on the basis of claiming that they are terrorists. I know this because a personal friend of mine was tortured with no political links.
I know Saddam Hussein was a bad, bad, bad man. On the one case about hunting terrorism, Saddam Hussein was good. That's exactly what Mr. Trump said. You cannot say that Saddam Hussein was a good man, or that Mr. Trump or I said that Saddam Hussein was a good man. And sir, I fought in that war, and I know he tortured, his sons tortured. So the Saddam Hussein regime, Abu Ghraib was a prison before we got there. That prison was run by Saddam Hussein. He tortured children. He beheaded people. That is the Saddam Hussein region. Donald Trump said Saddam Hussein was a bad, bad, bad man. On the question of terrorism and hunting terrorists down, Saddam Hussein was affected because he was a brute.
But he was also a state sponsor of innocent people claiming that they were terrorists.
And he was a state sponsor of terrorism, according to our own government.
Hey, can I say something here? I'm Brian Babbitt from Texas. And look, the news should be Hillary Clinton perverting justice through the FBI. That's what the news should be. It shouldn't be a statement that is being misconstrued by you press people of what Donald Trump said. He said he was a bad, bad, bad man when he was talking about Saddam Hussein. The news today is that the Republican congressmen are rallying around Donald Trump. He articulated every issue that is important to the American people. A strengthening of our military again, stopping of our borders up, our porous border, eliminating Obamacare and replacing it with something that the American people will want and like, and returning America to greatness again. That is exactly what we're coming out of this building, unified and coalescing around Donald Trump. He is going to be the next president. That's what's going to happen. Thank you very much.
My name is Buddy Carter, and I'm from Georgia, and I want to add to what was just said. Folks, we've got to stay focused. We've got to stay focused on what it's going to take to get America great again. What I heard in there was encouraging. Look, people are frustrated. I'm frustrated. I've been up here 18 months. I was frustrated mid-afternoon the first day I was here. I can tell you, this is a breath of fresh air that I saw here today. This is a businessman who brings the outside to the inner beltway, and this is exactly what we need. We need to stay focused on the issues. We stayed focused on terrorism. We stayed focused on immigration. And one thing I want to mention that Darrell Isaac was mentioning about the wall. One thing that I heard Donald Trump say today that I was very encouraged about, and I want to make sure everybody understands it. He said, yes, we're going to build a wall, and that wall is going to have a big door in it. Now that's significant. I'm a member of the Homeland Security Committee, and I can tell you we've worked diligently to make sure that we are having a robust vetting process, to make sure that we understand the number one responsibility of our federal government is to protect our citizens and protect our homeland. We can only do that through a strong border, through a strong vetting process.